Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla's Cuevas. You can call me Kay or you can call me KC. No one calls me KC, so I don't know where that nickname came from, but it's a thing now. And if you want to call me that, you can call me that. In today's video, I'm really excited to talk about it because I wish it was a video I saw when I was straight out of high school. I wish someone like made this video so I could see it, because I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way on the whole navigating the whole college experience. Like, is it for you? Is it not for you? And I am not here to bash college. This is not what this video is about. This video is mostly to check off all the boxes when I'm saying something and figure out if it's the appropriate action for you, because I think the worst thing you can do is wasted time. So the video is mostly about is college right for you? The main thing about college that people need to understand is if you don't know what major you want to go into, you gotta think about college. You gotta think about it. If you're indecisive, you don't know what you want, you really gotta think it through, because first of all, it's a lot of money. I think the national debt for college students in 2022 is more than $1 trillion. So it'll suck that you're just wasting your time picking these different degrees just because everyone says oh, go to college. You don't have to go to college. You go to college if let's say your dream is to be a doctor, your dream is to be a lawyer, your dream is to be a nurse, and you need that degree to fulfill your dream, which go for it, go to school, do your thing. And if it doesn't end up working out, then it doesn't end up working out. What I did was I wanted to be a nursing student, and I started with a community college. I know it sounds like you failed, you're a loser. Oh, you're going to community college, and it's not. Especially if you don't know what you want to do with your life, or you don't have the funds, start off with community college. I went to community college for 2 years. I became a sophomore. I did 2 years in the bank, and I didn't have to pay. Now I have a lot less student loans than people I know that went to 4-year college right off the bat. I went to community college for 2 years. I realized okay, I kind of can do this college thing. It's not that bad. And then I went off to a 4-year college to do my senior year. And so believe it or not, community college was way harder than my 4-year college experience. It was crazy. But in the community college, you don't get that dorm life experience, meeting new people, and that was the best part of college. The best part of college was meeting new people, living on campus. I wish I could just live on campus and not go to school. And that just says a lot. And then when I got to my 4-year college, I realized wow, I really I thought I was smart, but sometimes you just gotta know your limitations. I guess I'm not that I feel no one's stupid, and I don't want anyone to think that if they failed college or they didn't achieve the program that they wanted, that they're stupid. So what we need to understand about college, that college is people learn in different ways. I think there's 4 main categories of learning. It's visual, auditory, read and write, and kinesthetic. So most of schools and 100% colleges is all book smart. How book smart are you? And I feel not everybody learns that way, and depending what kind of field you're getting into, it'll just make you more frustrated than anything. For me, I love learning, but I like learning through different methods. And in high school, I was really I wasn't that bad in high school. In high school, I wasn't that bad. But once you get to college, it's a different field. And it's just no, it's just not right for you. It's not your right fit. It's not how you learn. And it's just not your path. And I realized I was so willing to give up on it. And that's what your willingness to give up on it. I know a friend of mine, she went to 4 different like nursing schools, or like schools that accept you to the nursing program, because that was her dream, that was her passion. She like hustled for it, and she's a nurse. But if it's like, man, I really don't even care. Like, I'm only here because my immigrant mom was like, go to college, go to college, go to college, go to college. Like, I don't know, like, being an immigrant is so different. Like, Yvonne Orji, I watched her stand up in HBO, and she said, like, for immigrant parents, like Nigerian families, is like, you either can be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, or failure. So like, if you don't go to college, you're a failure, and you're a failure to their eyes. And I think that like society really pushes like, oh, go to school, and that's the only way you're gonna become successful. And me, as big sis, big auntie that I am, that is a lie. That is a freaking lie. There's so many people I know that graduated with me that are not even in their field. They're like working in minimum wage jobs, like trying to find a job, because maybe, I don't know why they're in that situation. But like, I went to college, I work in my field, and the pay ain't all there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can't live off of it. And then nowadays, I feel like people need to worry more about like what's gonna bring them happiness. Like, what can you do to like bring you some type of joy, some type of entertainment that you love, and then you can make more money off of it that way. Because it doesn't happen overnight, obviously. But college is not for everybody. It's really not. And like, if you're watching this and you are done with college and everyone thought it was gonna be your meal ticket, you are not alone. There's so many like late 20s people that realized that college was not the way, and now they're like living in their mom's basement. And there is no shame with living with your mama. No shame. You can save up bread, save up your money, and and now figure out what you want to do with your life. Now figure out what you love, what sparks joy, and then go after that. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck in a job that you just hate for money, and sometimes not even good money. You can't even live off that money, so what's the effing point? And it's just like, I'm so passionate about like knocking this stigma down about like going to college. You don't have to go to college. Like, there's people freaking doing little TikTok dances, making millions of dollars, and doing especially what they love. And like, don't look at just the money, because I understand money's important, but sometimes it's not enough for your well-being. Like, for the example, you guys know that that actor from The Hangover. I'm gonna put a picture of him. He was a whole doctor, and he realized he wasn't happy and got off and went and did like The Hangover, and is very successful. There's so many people. Yvonne Orji, the one that's in Insecure, that plays Molly, I was just talking about her. She has a master in public health, what I do, and if you look it up in New York, you can make like $100K a year doing that job. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That's not what made her happy. And yeah, she probably struggled trying to achieve what she wanted, but at the end of the day, she got there. Eventually you'll get there, and you'll realize that it was all worth it. And that, I feel like right now I'm in that realization that like, yeah, I went to college. Do I regret going to college? Not really. I don't regret it, because I'm the type of person that I'm so headstrong. I need to learn by myself. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're like, nah, let me try this college thing out, and maybe I'm not in it 100%, but like, at least I can like shove the diploma in my mom's face and be like, let me do me now. Or you can realize, oh, well, this wasn't for me. Yeah, you'll have the student debt, but one day we'll be balling. We can just pay off that student debt. But I don't regret it, because I'm like, at least I know I did it, and that didn't work. Imagine I just like never went to college and I never did that. I would always be filled with regret. Like, oh my God, I should have went to college. I should have went to college. I should have finished college, because there's a difference between going to college and finishing. I should have finished. I should have got into my field, and maybe I would have been in a better place. But thank God, like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. If you are in a situation, maybe like me, like you went to college and you kind of just like are kind of lost and don't know what to do next, just realize that it was something you had to do. It was something, not that you had to do, but something that like, wow, at least I did it. I checked it off my life box or whatever, your checklist, bucket list. And you realize that, man, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. Now it's time to live for me, by my own terms, and figure out what I want to do and what makes me happy. And you know, you don't have to go up and quit your job. Like, do it part-time. Figure out, try different things and see what you like. And then eventually we'll find it. And I feel like when you're in your 20s, you feel like, oh, if I don't figure it out in my 20s, my life is over. Oh my God, your life is not over. Your life is not over. Your life is truly just beginning. And there's so many people that made it in like their 30s or late 30s or 40s. I'm just gonna keep going back to Yvonne because I can relate to Yvonne so much, because we're both like immigrants. We both did the same major, and she joined Insecure when she was 31, and it's like her life isn't over and she's just thriving. So did Issa from Insecure. I'm sorry I'm talking about Insecure so much. I just finished the 2nd season. Go watch it. But Issa, she started doing YouTube. She had a web series that I didn't know about called Awkward Black Girl, which that's freaking crazy. And then in her 30s, she signed on to do Insecure, and she went to college and she did like what I do, which is like working a 9 to 5, and she hated it. She was my age, she was 25, 26, and she hated it. And then she realized what she actually wanted to do. So I feel like looking up to people and seeing people, it can give you like that motivation, because that's definitely given me that motivation. But don't feel like you need that pressure of like, oh, I have to go to college. And if you want to start it off with community college. Sometimes it's free if you're like really low income. I got it for free, B. So I only have 2 years and I got a 4-year degree. Life hacks. Listen to me. Yeah, try it, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so that's my video on why college isn't for everyone. If you have any questions about my college experience, if you want me to do a video about my college experience and want to know a little bit more, definitely hit me in my comments, slide in my DMs, do all that. Yeah, and I will post more videos about my college experience and things I regret, and videos I wish I saw. And if this is coming to you at the time that you need it, I am so happy. I'm so glad, because I wish like this video came when I was about to enter college. And you don't need to know everything at 18 years old. Like, don't put that pressure on yourself. Don't think that what you're doing now is going to be what you're doing for the rest of your life if you hate it. It's not. You always have the option to change and change what you want. And the major you pick, it doesn't have to be like, it's not an end all be all. Like, I feel like when we're 18, we put so much pressure on ourselves. And it's like, you're still a teen. Like, relax, figure it out. And just try to find things you love. And hopefully you have supportive parents that let you like stay with them when you're trying to figure it out and don't have to go to college. Like, I wish my mom was like cool like that I can be like, I'm not going to college. Bitch, you're going to college. Period. Yeah, I hope this video comes to you at the perfect time. And yeah, I'm so excited that I put this out. I hope it helps a lot of people, and I will see you next week with another, I don't even know what video, because I'm like all over the place. But thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.